Okay, so we are being recorded. So anybody who will miss anything right now, they can watch the video, or anything that you don't understand, you can play back the video again. Okay, so let's try and yeah, discuss this. Let me open Microsoft Word and I'll share my screen. Oh no, let me open also the exercises we're going to discuss. Oops. Okay, so this is the exercise 2 that we're going to discuss right now. I will open a Microsoft Word. Okay, blank doc. Okay, if you're going to go back to our exercise, so let's start with the layout. Okay, usually this is a landscape. That's the first thing that I'm going to do always, is to do a layout rather than changing it later. Okay, so I'll start with the layout, which is, this is a landscape, and I'll set the margins to narrow. Okay, so let me show you that. Layout, orientation, landscape. Okay, so let me zoom in, or zoom out, sorry. And then margins, narrow. Okay, so that's where we start. Okay, now I will stop sharing and I will show you a video of the discussion about this, and then if you have a question later, I'll just be here. Okay, so there's no problem. Just, you can tell me, you can ask me questions later on. Okay, so just watch the video first. Going to the exercise. So I just mentioned that. Can I ask a question if you can hear the audio when I play the video?
Yes, we can.
Okay, much. I'm going to play it now. Just watch the video. This is exercise number 2. It should be landscape. So from layout, orientation, landscape. Okay. And then most of this exercise, I'm going to ask you the margins I'm keeping to narrow. Okay. And then that's it. That's the start. Okay. We can start with this, which is on the header. So all you have to do is go to insert and insert a header. Okay, there are some custom built or built in, but I will just go to edit header. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so what do we have here? It's a ABC courses. So you have this. So at the middle, go to home, and then center alignment. What's the name of what do we have here? Car sales. And then building 1, okay, 440, or kakaiba address of Geotech when it's in Alsaiba. So telephone number 3444-234-444. Not sure about the telephone number. So there's a bar. Bar is enter on top of the enter key. 344 545. And then if info at abccars.com. Bold and then a little bit bigger. Okay, the next part, insert a clip art, isn't it? Yeah, insert a clip art from office.com and this one. Okay, so there are ways to do that. You can go to office.com and insert a clip art, but we can also go for insert and online pictures. And while waiting, yeah, this is online pictures and then clip art. I can type clip art and then cards. Press enter. See about this. You can see the filter, all sizes, small, all types. I will go for clip art only, and then I'll go for small only. Okay, why do I go for small? Because it's gonna be easier for me to insert this in a Word because it will be smaller in size. So you can see you have to download the file. Okay, and then after the words, change the layout. I'll try to use tight. Okay, so I can move it freely or how will I put it? How will I? No, no. Yeah, behind the text. So it will not affect the text. I put it behind the text. Okay, so that's it for our header. And then after that, just go to the body. There are ways to go to the body. You can go for the, you can double click here or on the header. No. Yeah, you can double click on the body and now you're finished with the header. Okay, so you can start from here. So that's not affecting your header because you are now in the body. Now, this is, yes, correctly done. And then let me just zoom out again for us to have a better look. Okay, now I think I want to do first the border so I can see that clearly. Okay, design, and then you have here page borders, and then I'll use box and the whole document. Okay, so I said there are options here, so you can apply it to the whole document. And then that's it. Okay, so the first is again this one, font size 16 point. No matter what font case, okay, what case, it just said font size. And then insert a clip art from office.com, set a top text to square for this. Okay, so we're gonna go back here So let's just type first, don't miss this opportunity to avail of the following special offers from your number one second-hand car dealership in the Sultanate of Oman. So I will type that. Don't miss. Okay, but it should be 16, right? So let's, yeah. Oh, opportunity. Sorry, I have to shift the screen very fast. Number one. Dealer. Car dealership in the Sultanate of Oman. Okay, so this is done. Let me just give another line, sorry. Okay, and then let's insert again another online picture, same as what we did earlier. So click art, cars, and then again I'm gonna filter small. I'm gonna filter clip art. Okay, so set small now, small and clip art. Yeah, so let's just see what do we have here. There's nothing. So why do I have better earlier? Let's say all types. Yeah. I think this one is better. Creative cars, commons only. Okay, help me something.
Nectar,
Sorry?
if you write cars without
It's okay. It will work. Okay, so don't worry about that. It's up to you. How will you do that? Important thing are these options or layout options. So the instruction says or said that it should be wrap text to square. So from here, let's choose square, and that's it. That's how you're going to do this. So simple, and you can follow now the next steps. Okay, but the next steps I'm going to give you some how it should really be, because some of you will just write no down payment and then you will space 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 space. Okay, and then you will type this. Okay, and then once you go here again, after the fees, you will space, 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 space. That's why do you have this set a left tab, stop to 3 inches, and set indentation to hanging by 3 inches. We will later go there. But from here, after the space, or from here until here, it's 3 inches. And then also the hanging indentation, that means the next line. Okay, the next line will be a hanging indentation, which also have 3 inches. That's the meaning of this. So they are aligned, as you can see. Okay, and then you don't have to like use space, 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 space. This is actually what's common with some of the students. So, but if you want to do it like this, it will be no. Oh, what's the font size? Did it say anything? It didn't say anything, but I think this is smaller than this. So I will make this 12 maybe. Okay. No. Try 40. No down payment. Okay. So this is bold. And then after that, you will space, space, space. Okay, for those who are first using your Microsoft Word, it is new, your computer is new, your laptop is new. You have to show the ruler first, this one and this one. So where do you go to show the ruler? Here, File, Options. Okay, you have, is it on General? No, it's on the Display. How about Advanced? Yeah, it's in Advanced, and then here. Show, where's that show ruler? Where was that? Sorry. What am I saying? This is for the measurement in units. So we are talking about inches here. So if you want to change this centimeters, or if you borrowed a laptop and this Microsoft Word, and then the ruler is in centimeters and you want it to in inches, this is where you will go File, Options, Advanced, and then change this. Okay, so to view the ruler, it's actually here. Okay, on the view tab, and check the ruler. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyway, so what we want to do is that automatically when we type the first sentence here, because we want you to drive your dream car, we want to go on the 3 inches because that's what it says. So set a left tab stop to 3 inches. Okay, so if you're reading the file that I sent you, this is what it is saying. Okay, so how do you set a tab stop at 3 inches? There are two ways. Okay, the fastest way is that you know that this is L. Okay, it means left tab. I will remove my mouse. If I go back here, it will show you left tab. Okay, again, I will remove my mouse. If I click this once, it will change to center tab. You can see it, right? If I click it again, it will move and it will be a right tab. And it will change to decimal tab. And then it will change to bar tab. And it will change to first line indent. And it will change to hanging indent, and it will change to left tab indent. So I'm going to, I need to tell you all about this. Okay, so left tab, it's already there, so don't change this. The fastest way, so since the beginning I told you I can see L, that means it's a left tab. And according to your instruction, set a left tab stop to 3 inches. So all you have to do is just click on the 3, which is the 3 inches, and that's it. Okay? So as I said, you do not have to press space, 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 space. Okay? The easiest way to do is to click the tab key on your keyboard. On the top of caps lock, there is the tab key. So press that. You can see my cursor went to the 3 inches as soon as possible. Okay? Now there's another thing that you need to do. You need to set the indentation to hanging by 3 inches. Okay? Next thing is go to Home. On your paragraph, dialog box launcher. Okay, you have the indentation here. Okay, on the special, you have two, first line and hanging. Okay, the first line is the first line, the one that I will type on, and the hanging is the next and the rest. Okay, so when I click that, since my cursor is already at 3 inches, therefore, automatically he will show you hanging by 3 inches. Hanging by 3 inches. Okay, so if you want to adjust that, of course you can. Press OK. Okay, now what's this? You can see the other thing that was added. So left tab plus the hanging indent was already at the same area. So why is it necessary? I will type because, so I will remove the bold first, because we want you to make your dream car without having to worry facing when not. So you can see that after typing here, I went here. Okay, that means that I don't have to, space again and so on and so forth. And you can see it's clean that they're aligned. Okay, so unlike when you go for space, sometimes this is not aligned. This is not good to see. Okay, so the next, you're gonna do the same. Or you're not going to do the same, sorry, because I press enter when I came here and then came here. This was carried over. So the next one will be low matrices. Put this on bold first and then tab. Okay, so once you're in the tab, you can see the same symbol is applied. If you cannot see those symbols, that means you're going to make this wrong. Okay, so same, press enter, same format, tab, okay, tab key, and remove the bold, sorry. You have to do it completely. Okay, now let's go to the last part of this, which is this. Cars currently in promotion. Okay, this is a word art, so it's gonna be easy. For now, I'm going to clear this. Okay, so from this point forward, where my cursor is, how to remove this, I'm just going to click on the L and then just move it somewhere to the left or move it away. Later, there's a better way to do this, but for that indent also, sorry, why is it not? Yeah, okay. So this is the left indent. Okay, everything is here. So now let's go and insert a word art. Where's that? Yeah, it's gonna be here. Yeah, a word art. So anything from here, just decide whatever you want. I'll put cars currently. And maybe a little bit smaller. You can move this by cursor. And that's it. Okay. So my line is here. So I press enter. I'll be here. Okay. The next is, sorry. The next is this one. Okay. It's a little bit, how do you say, organized. Okay. So again, you do not make space. Do not make it like this, layout like this. You can use a table if you want, okay, but that will be on another exercise. But this one is with the use of the tabs. Set a left tab stop at 1 inch. So that means this one is a left tab stop at 1 inch. set a center tabs tab 1 and 2. So this is 1 inch, 2 inch, and then at the 5 inches here, it's a center tab tab. Okay, and then here it's a decimal tab tab at 8 inches. So this one. So every time I press tab, I will just type make. I press tab, I will type year. I press tab, I'll go here and type model as, and then so on and so forth until I finish until here. Okay, and then include another car. Okay, that what you will do later on. So, but I'm just going to show you this small part or critical part. From here, I can see that I'm in 0. Okay, once I press tab, I should go to 1 inch and then type make. Okay, then after that, I should press tab and type year. And I'll go to 2 inches, sorry, and I'll type year. So how do I do that? So the first way, I told you earlier, there are 2 ways, but this one is the easier. Left tab, according to the instruction, left tab stab 1 inch and 2 inches. Left tab stab, go here, click left tab, go here, click left tab. Do not make mistakes. Okay, so that's the problem of some of the students. Anyway, if you mess up already with here, I will show it to you later. Again, that's the second way on how to do this. So, instruction set a center tab stab at 5 inches. So let's do this at 5 inches. Okay, when I click, I told you it will change. Now it is center tab. Now, if you accidentally click so many, you can see that it becomes right tab. Okay, just click again until you see that symbol. Now it's center. Okay, now go to 5 and click the number 5 on the ruler, and you will have a center tab tab. Okay. Now I have a right tab. Okay. Now I will go to the instructions, stop at 8 inches. Okay, and then now I need a decimal tab step. So I will click again this one and see I have a decimal tab step. Okay, once I have that, I will click on number 8 and that's it. So I have left, left, right, decimal. Left, left, right, center, sorry, and then decimal. Sorry, I was referring to center. So how do you do this right now? Click on the tab key on your keyboard, then make. Okay, tab key again, year. Tab key again, model. Tab key again, price. Okay, so that's how easy it is. Press enter. Okay, enter, going to the next line. That means you're going to type this Toyota 2009 Land Cruiser. So tab key Toyota, tab key 2009, tab key Land Cruiser, tab key 8500.00. Press enter. Again, tab key, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that explains how to do this. Put a car, it's up to you. Now let's go to the last footer. Write the text on the left and insert a page number on the right side. Okay, I will write the text on the left and insert a page number on the right. So this will be a footer. We have a header. Now I'm going to put a footer. How are we going to do that? As simple as this. Insert footer. Okay, I'm not going to edit footer now because I can see from the layout that this is at the left side, this is at the right side. So when I go here to the footer, I have a layout blank 3 columns. I can use this and I can use this. So click. Okay, you can see that I have 3 placeholder. It's called placeholder. I just need to remove the middle. Okay, this one is the special offer number 1. series of 2011, 9 years ago. Anyway, you do this, and then I think this is italicized, sorry. So I. Okay, and then this one. So what are we going to do now? This is a page number, as what is told here. Page number. Okay, so if page number on a footer, okay, should be here. Page number, and then what will I do? No, you will not use this. Current position, yes. Yes, you will use this current position. You will not use top of the page because you are now in the footer. You are in the footer, you will just use current position. Okay? If you are in the header also, you will just use current position when you insert page number. Okay? So click this one and then plain number. Click and then you have now a page number. Okay, so that ends my discussion on exercise 2. Do you have any question? Raise your hand if you have any question. Yes, do you have any question? Let's minimize this. Hi, what happened? Let's see if there are some questions. And there is. Isra, you have a question? I know it's
no, that was I sent
okay.
that before.
That was my question before. That if you can hear my audio. Okay, so just give me a minute. I went out. I made one of my stupidest thing or stupidest thing that happened to me. So anyway, I will not tell you that. Any question on exercise 2? So you think you can do? As I said in the video, you cannot do as you want because there are instructions there. So if there are instructions, of course, you have to follow the instructions. If I gave you just a file that you will copy or replicate, then you can do whatever you want. I smell gasoline. Okay, I'll tell you the story, what happened to me. Last night, I started my car coming from Geotech and it didn't start. So it was, there was ignition. So, ignition, spark. It's sparking. So that means it's starting and then it is shutting down my engine. And then I thought it's battery. So I called the battery guys, the battery shop to deliver here. And then when he came before 10 o'clock, before our class, we found out that I don't have petrol. I don't have gasoline. So that delivery guy, I just gave him something and then I asked him to leave. And that's what happened. That's why I left because I asked my wife to buy petrol from Shell. And again, according to the law, you have to buy the correct container, not just bring something. So anyway, that's what happened. Why I said it's stupid because I thought it's battery and it's petrol. I didn't check my petrol. That's it. Anyway, let's continue. If you do not have a question, I will send you exercise number 3. So again, I gave you time to do exercise 1 and 2 last time, and later on you can continue. But let me explain first exercise 3, so that once you finish exercise 2, you can proceed with exercise 3. Okay. Ah, what's that? Give me a minute. I'll just forward to you exercise number 3. Okay, so check first your geotech email and yes, check your geotech email first and then I'll play the video after I confirm that you receive my exercise 2. 3. Sorry, exercise 3 now. Okay, can you confirm if you received your geotech email, exercise number 3?
Yes, Mr. I have received.
Okay. Others, you can just raise your hand, no problem. So about the others, did you receive? Yes, Ryan received. Gassan, Mohanna, the lab, they received. Okay. So thank you very much. Just open the file. Okay, just file and I'll play now the explanation to this one. Just call my attention if you cannot hear or see anything. Playing. Yes, Ahmed.
I would like to if we use tables but it's not to look exactly the same as the document you provided us.
Exactly the same? No, not exactly the same, but exactly the instruction that I said on that paper, on here. The instructions are here.
Okay, so we can't use any tables, even if it looks the same.
You cannot use a table here. It says left tab step, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so instructions are very, very important. If I will not give an instruction and I just give you the layout or the exact thing that you're going to do, that's the thing that you have. You can do whatever you want as long as it is the same. Okay, but I gave instruction, so definitely you have to follow this. Okay. Oh, yet. What kind of tab? Left, center, right, decimal bar. Okay, sorry. I thought explanation of exercise 2 is already finished. We're still in exercise 2. So just listen because this also can help you the next part. This is the second way on how you do those tabs. The first way I taught you is using the ruler. Now here we're gonna use the dialog box launcher. Okay? Another way on how to do this. So I have to remove this and remove everything. So how do I remove from here? Just click and then remove. But there's another way. Paragraph tab, tabs. Okay? In the tabs, you can see whatever I set. I have 1 inch, 2 inch, 5 inch, 8 inch, but you don't know yet what kind of tab. Left, center, right, decimal bar. When you click this, you can see left tab. When you click this, it's left tab also. When you click this, it's a center tab. When you click this, it's a decimal tab. Okay, that's where you can see this. Now, as I said, you can remove everything by clearing everything here. Clear all. Done. Press OK. You don't have tab anymore. Okay, so I want to set it. Go to paragraph dialog box launcher, tabs, and I want to have a tab stop left at 1 inch. Okay? So left tab 1 inch, left tab stop set. Okay, so I have already a 1 here. Another 2 left tab stop set. Oops, what happened? Yes, set. Okay, so I have 1 inch, I have 2 inches, and then I need 5 center set. Okay, 1, 2, 5. Then I need 8 inches. Decimal tab set. Okay, so 1, 2, 5, 8 is already there. 8 inches decimal, 5 inches center, 2 is left, 1 is left. Press OK, and I have all again. Okay, so I will do the same. Make tab here, tab model, tab price. Okay, same tab Toyota year 2009 model Land Cruiser price 8,500.00. Okay, you can see the alignment of this is decimal. That means it is 4 numbers. Okay, so that's it. Any question? Any question? Okay, so I'll proceed to the next exercise. I haven't emailed you yet.
Okay, so again, I hope you learned about the tabs, especially this part, okay, because you do not have to use all the time table and you do not have to use the space bar, okay. As I said, most of the students, that's their uh, first option. Use the space bar if they want a space, and so on and so forth. That's what we need to use right now. We need to use tabs in this kind of layout. Okay, so we'll proceed now to exercise number 2. And again, now switch to that PDF file that I just sent. Okay, so I'll
Get the exercise, so I'll now. Okay. So this is exercise number 2. So let me just create a new document. And again, I will have it as a layout, orientation, landscape, margins, narrow. That's where we'll start for this. Okay. So it's the same idea. I have a landscape. I have a border outside. So let me just do those things because it's already discussed to you. So design, page borders, full document, box, press OK. So that's it. So from here, I will need to insert a header. Insert a header, write text, insert the day-to-day, add clip art from office.com using the keyword internet. So try to do this, okay, as as it is, okay, but I will not go into details of this since this is report on internet. This is on header. I already taught you about that. So that's insert header. Now, since I can see from the, again, it's 1, 2, 3. So there are positions already. We'll use the 3 columns, blank, and then 3 columns. I will remove this place header. Placeholder, sorry. And then report on the internet network. And network, sorry. Okay, type here. So as you can see, this is a date. Okay, so what I'll do here, just insert. And then you can see here, insert date and time. Okay, so you can choose from the different formats. Okay, and then I think I chose this, 11 October 2020. Okay, so again, on the insert tab, but you have to click on the holder first, the placeholder here, before you go to insert and look for the text and then look for the date. Okay, 11 October 2020. Now you can see from the dialog box, the check is update automatically. Okay, so if I press OK here, that means if I close this Word, I save it, and then I open this tomorrow, the date tomorrow will be 12 October. So it will be 12 October. So that's why that one is update automatically. Okay? So just format this, go to Home tab, and so on. Okay, so that's it. I will go out of the header, and the picture, you take care of that. Okay, now here all the text is the internet. The internet is a global system for mobile, support electronic mail, and so on. And then there is number 1. As you can see, what is that number 1? Number 1 is what we call a footnote, not a footer. It's one part of the referencing. So what we're going to discuss right now is referencing. Because what I will do to make this easier is just to copy this paragraph from the internet. But I need to make a footnote so that the reader will know where I got this. Okay, and from here you can see Wikipedia. This I got from here. So I'll click this and see where will it go. It's in Wikipedia, and then I got that from there. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so let's proceed. So I'm going to type first this heading of this paragraph, the internet. So let me go on the second line, the internet. Okay, so here I didn't have to do anything but just apply heading 1 style. So where are the styles in your home tab? It's here. Okay, so just highlight, click on the styles, and then look for heading 1, and that's your heading 1. Okay, so don't look at how it looks like here. Okay, look at the different instructions. Go to the next line. The next line, it should be emphasis style. But before you apply the emphasis style, let's copy first. And this is the time that I'm asking you to copy. The internet is a global system of interconnected networks and so on. So we will copy that here. Let me verify. Okay, so that's the sentence we are looking for, the paragraph. So I'm going to copy this. Copy or Control C. Go to my Word and then right click and then paste options. Keep text only. Do not copy the format. If you copy this, keep source, merge formatting, do not do that. Just keep text only. Okay? And that's it. After that, highlight, sorry. To do this I think 1, 2, 3. You will highlight the paragraph. Okay, now apply styles emphasis according to the instruction. Look for it here, here. Done. Okay, now you will type number 1. No, you will not because 1 is a footnote. So you have to insert a footnote. And a footnote is not for, is it here? Okay, it's bothering us. Unpin toolbar, pin toolbar. Okay, what's this? Can you see the tab? Okay, I think you can see the tab still. Okay, from the review, references, because we are on a topic now of referencing. Okay, you can see on the footnote tab, insert footnote number 1. Bang. When you click that, the number 1 is here, and whatever you type on that below will be shown when you mouse over that number 1. You can see. Okay, I'm going to start typing. How does it look here? Yeah, Wikipedia 1 thing. Okay. Wikipedia 7 October. Okay. It's a period here, so okay, I'm manually typing that. I have to put a bracket. Yes. Okay. Let me now copy the website. From here, click copy the website. Go back to your Word file. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So to follow the next one, just type it, but first apply heading 2 on here and this one, and heading 2 style and indent by 0.5. How do you indent? I've shown you that in exercise number 2. Okay. Now you copy also from which site you go here. Copy and paste and then insert a footnote through reference tab and then insert footnote. So automatically it will write here number 2 and it will redirect you to this line number 2 and you can type this and then copy this thing. Okay, the rest I think it's self-explanatory. I don't have to discuss that. So I sent you already the email of exercise number 3. Okay, so for now, I will leave you and you have 1 hour to finish exercise 2 and 3. You will not submit it yet. Again, you just save it. You have this 1 hour for you to do those 2 exercises. So at the end of our meeting at 12, you should have finished exercise 1, 2, and 3. Okay, on the next meeting, I'm going to ask you now to submit that, but where I will tell you by that meeting. Okay, on that day, which is, I think, Wednesday is our next meeting, if I'm correct.
Okay, let me end that video. And let me go back.
Okay, so I hope you understand and the lessons, and if you have some questions, you can ask questions right now. So as I said from the video, it's the same thing. You have how many minutes? Maybe more than 50 minutes. Okay, 50 to do all the exercises assigned to you. And I'm hoping and I will wish that you do your exercises right now and not wait for the deadlines and so on and so forth. Okay, so for now, I'm giving you all these three exercises, 1, 2, and 3, and hopefully by this time or by this day, you'll finish it. Okay, so I'll just be here. I'll download first the attendance from MS Teams. Okay, so done. Now what I need you to do is do the exercises. I already download the attendance and I can now stop the recording.